Fifth grade into math, lesson 19.3, use ordered pairs to represent problems. I can use coordinate graphing to represent and solve problems. Step it out. Number 1, Alyssa records the height of her corn plant over several days on the graph. Okay, so it looks like the days are on the bottom. So at day 1, she went up to 2 inches. On day 3, she went over 3 and up 6 for the height. Okay, and then of course she represented day 5. Okay, so then what does the point 8 over 8 and up 10 represent on the graph? So what is represented along the x-axis? What is represented along the x-axis, guys? The number of days, right? And then the y-axis is how many inches it has grown, right? So the number of inches grown. Okay, the point 810 shows the day, or shows that on day 8, the height of the corn plant is 10 inches. On what day is the height of the plant 6 inches? So if we go over 6, okay, so that's 6 inches, right? Okay, where did I come across the 6 at with a dot on it? That would be on day 3. Suppose the title of the graph is changed to number of servings of corn Alyssa eats each week. Describe how the labels would change. So what would the x-axis say? Not day, but week. Okay. Let's say week. And then the y-axis would say what? Well, instead of height, you put, what's the rest of the thing? Number of servings, right? Okay, what would point 810 represent then? So it would be, well, it would be on the 8th week, but we could put that at the end, right? So 10 servings on week 8, right? Step it out. Number 2, Alyssa draws a frame for a rectangular garden. Each unit represents 1 foot. She places 3 vertices of the garden at 12, 12, 18, 12, and 18, 4. Find the location of the 4th vertex in the perimeter of the garden. So first of all, we need to plot these that we have. So 12, 12 means we do what? I don't just say go over. I say go over to the right to 12 and then up 12, right? So I'm going to put a dot there. Okay. My next one is 18, 12. So I'm going to go over to the right 18. Now, I don't have exactly 18. So 18 is going to be between 16 and 20. So I'm going to go over to the right 18 and up 12. Okay. Then my next one is 18, 4. So I'm going to go over to 18 to the right and up 4. So it says it is a rectangular garden. So my next one would be at what? 12, 4. Okay. And this is the one that was missing, right? Okay, so what is the x-coordinate of the 4th vertex? So it is 12, right? Because actually, let's just talk about it. It'd be 12 because we need to make a rectangular prism, right? Okay, and in order to do that, then we would go over to the right 12 to fill in our next corner, right? Okay, what is the y coordinate? 4, right? Okay, so 4 is the y coordinate because once again we need a rectangular prism, and then that is what we went up on the other one, right? Okay, to get us our rectangular prism. What is the location of the fourth vertex? So we put our parentheses. What was our x? 12, and our y was, forgot to write that there. There you go. Subtract the x coordinates to find the length of each horizontal side. Okay, so what would we do? What's our longest one? 18, right? And our shortest one is 12. So what is that? So 6 what? They said each plot was how many? Was a foot, right? So 6 feet. Okay. And then the y coordinates are what? 12 minus 4 equals what? 8. So 8 feet. So what is the perimeter of the garden? So perimeter is what? So perimeter, let's write our formula. Perimeter equals 2 what? So 2w plus 2l, right? And then that means 2 times 6 plus 2 times 8. So what is 2 times 6? 12 plus 2 times 8 is 16. So 28 feet. Check for understanding. Use the graph for numbers 1 through 3. What could the graph represent? So we have a title of Bobby's scoring, and then we have the games, and then points scored. So what could it be representing? Well, the number of points scored in each game. Okay. What does the point 7, 9 represent? So the 7 represents what? Game 7 and 9 represents the number of points. Okay, so 9 points in game 7. Okay, and is that by the whole team or just by Bobby? Just by Bobby. During which games did Bobby score exactly 4 points? So we're going to go across, we're going to go up the y-axis to 4 and see where there's a dot. So in game 2 and game 9. So we went across on line 4, and then we went down to 2, and then we went down to 9 on the y-axis. Number 4, 3 vertices of a rectangle are 1, 3, 1, 7, and 6, 7. Okay, so what are the coordinates of the fourth vertex? Okay, so both of these have 1s in them, right? Okay, this one has a 6, so what's going to be my x? A 6, right? Because we already used a 1 and a 1 in the first one. We want a rectangular prism, so that means 2 of the vertices have to match up, right? Okay, so then in my next one, we have 2 7s in the y. So that cancels them out, the y, right? So now we're looking at the other y, which is 3. So our other y coordinate would be 3. Okay, so what is the perimeter of the rectangle? So we would do what? So we would have 6 minus 1 equals what? 5. We would have 7 minus 3 equals 4. Our formula for perimeter is P equals 2W plus 2L. So it'd be what?
8 plus 4.
2 times 4 plus 2 times 10. Or not. I keep doing it in my mind. Okay. So 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 2 times 5 is 10. So our total is 18 what? Did they ever give us a label? So 18 units. On your own, what could the graph represent? So once again, we have our label of Nadia's running distances, and then the X is week, and then the Y is distance in miles. So Nadia's what? Number of miles that she runs each week. Okay, what does the point 2, 4 represent? So we would go over to the right 2 and up 4. So 4 miles on week what? 4 miles on week 2. During which weeks did Nadia run exactly 5 miles? So we're going to go up the y-axis to 5. And we have week what? Week 1. What other ones? Week 4. And 3 vertices of a rectangle are 6, 1, 3, 1, and 3, 8. What are the coordinates of the fourth one? So we have for the x-axis, we have 6, 3, 3. So the 3's kind of cancel each other out because there's already 2 of them. So the x-axis in this case is 6, comma. Okay. Y, we have 1, 1, 8. The 1's kind of cancel each other out, and we're left with 8. So we'd have 8. Okay, what is the perimeter of the rectangle? So our x-axis are what? 6 minus 3, right? Equals 3. Y-axis is 8 minus 1, so 7. Our formula for perimeter is P equals 2W plus 2L. So this would be parentheses 2 times 3 into parentheses plus parentheses 2 times 7 into parentheses. What is 2 times 3? 6 plus 14, which gets us 20. Okay, did they ever give us what each unit was? No, so it would just be units.